In this chapter, quadratic equation, today I have written this name of the chapter as tricky approach to quadratic equation. Some different things I want to explain today in this class. We are solving exercise 2b, and this exercise is related to the statement. All are statement based questions. So in statement based questions we have two parts. First of all, after understanding the statement, we make the quadratic equation, and after making the quadratic equation we solve that quadratic equation for the value of x by the process of factorization. So these two parts, in the second part, when we solve the quadratic equation to find the value of x, in that part today I want to apply some tricks. Here in question number 8, the statement is the sum of product of these three consecutive natural numbers taken two at a time is 74. Find three numbers. Those numbers are consecutive natural numbers. So I considered three consecutive natural numbers be x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now these are taken two at a time, means this will be written with this in the form of product, this will be written with this in the form of product, and this will be written with this in the form of product. So I wrote here x into x plus 1, these two are written in the form of product, x plus 1 into x plus 2, these two are written in the form of product, and x plus 2 into x, these two are written in the form of product. And overall these are the sum of this product is equal to 74. So all these three are added, that become equal to 74. Now we are asked to find these three numbers. So we will solve this equation. At first we will make the quadratic equation. To make the quadratic equation we can write x into x, x square plus x, x into x, x square plus 2x plus x plus 2, and this plus x square plus 2x equal to 74. Solve the like terms. X square, x square, x square, 3x square, x, 3x, 4x, 6x plus 6x plus this 2 minus 74 equal to 0. So our quadratic equation became 3x square plus 6x minus 72 equal to 0. All these three terms are divisible by 2. Sorry, all these three terms are divisible by terms are divisible by 3. So our quadratic equation became x square plus 2x minus 3 2 is 6, 3 4 is 12 equal to 0. Now here for this equation I shall apply one trick today to find the value of x. We come to this box, we write the coefficient of x, that is 1, we will write 2 times. Here 1x, and below of that we write 1x. Now this is 24. We write this splitation of 24 into 2 such that 4 and 6. Can we see that then we do cross multiplication. 6 into x, 6x, 4 into x, 4x, 6x minus 4x equal to 2x. So this will be plus 6 and this is minus, then plus 6 minus 4, plus 6 minus 4 equal to plus 2. So our factors became x minus 4 into x plus 6. So here we can write x minus 4 into x plus 6 equal to 0. Now these are the natural numbers, so x equal to minus 6 is not possible. Here we can write the this value separately. X equal to 4 and minus 6. So this minus 6 is not possible because this is the natural numbers. These are the natural numbers. So we will take the value of x equal to 4. Then we write 3 consecutive natural numbers is equal to 4, x plus 1 5, x plus 2 6. This became the answer. So in this question, what did you see? Here we were following different processes that is given in the book also. That was old process, is time taking process. But here after this, to solve this quadratic equation or to find the value of x, I have applied this trick. I wrote the coefficient of x twice, here and here. And this 24 will be written as we split 4 into 6 equal to 24. I wrote a smaller one up, bigger one down. Then you can understand, if plus 6 minus 4 equal to 2, therefore we will give plus sign with 6 and minus sign with 4. Our factors are ready. X minus 4 into x plus 6. I came here to write x minus 4 into x plus 6 equal to 0. And the values of x became x equal to 4 comma minus 6. Minus 6 is absurd value. It is not applicable because these are natural numbers and negative numbers are not natural numbers. So real value of x is 4. Then those three numbers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2, means 4, x plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5, x plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6. These three are consecutive natural numbers. So in the last question, what did you observe? There are two parts of statement based questions. The first part is to frame the quadratic equation, and the second part is to solve that quadratic equation for the value of x. In the last question, after forming the quadratic equation, I had applied one trick, that is very less time taking trick. You can save your time. And in this question, I shall compare the trick with the old process or the process that is given in the book. Which one is more time taking, that we will see in this question. The question number 9a, the question is, the product of digits of a 2-digit number is 18. And the difference of the digit is 3. If the digit at tens place is bigger than the digit at units place, find the number. Okay. Let the first digit be x, then difference this two digit is equal to 3. In rough, I want to say difference second digit is y. Difference of these two equal to 3. So what is the second digit? Means y equal to x minus 3. Let the first digit be x, then the second digit is that is x minus 3. Now the product of digits of a 2-digit number is 18. Here we write as given. The product means x into x minus 3 is equal to 18. So from here we can prepare one quadratic equation. Let us prepare that quadratic equation. X square minus 3x minus 18 equal to 0. Now what was your old process? Here I am solving the old process through old process. This is the equation x square minus 3x minus 18 equal to 0. You will write x square minus 6x plus 3x minus 18 equal to 0. Then we will take common x minus 6 plus 3 x minus 6 equal to 0. Then your factors became x minus 6 into x plus 3 equal to 0. These many steps you follow to get the value of x. And the new trick says, what will you do for that? Here you write the coefficient of x square twice. 1x, here also 1x. Now you split this, their sum or addition should be equal to 3. 6 3 is 18 we can write. Write here 6, here you write 3. With which will come minus, then you do cross multiplication. Okay, so till here you try to understand. I want to say that you should learn this process, that is very time saving process. In few seconds you can solve the quadratic equation, you can find the value of x. I say the steps again. First of all, I wrote this coefficient of x square twice. Coefficient is 1. I wrote this one with x twice. Then I splitted this 18 into two numbers. Their product should be 18. And their addition or subtraction should be equal to 3x. Obviously, the splitation of 18 will be 6 and 3. Because 6 minus 3 equal to minus 6 plus 3 equal to minus 3. After that, I splitted. After that, we are doing cross multiplication. Then here we will give minus, here we will give plus, because minus 6 plus 3 equal to minus 3. Now your work is finished. So this side you can write what are your factors: x minus 6 and x plus 3 equal to 0. Is it? So the value of x equal to 6. We can write both the number, both the numbers we can take. Now what is the number? Write the number here. The number equal to, if the digit at tens place is bigger, we have two, x and x minus 3. Which one is bigger? This is bigger. This is smaller. Why is it smaller? Because 3 is subtracted from x. So this became smaller and this is bigger. So bigger is at tens place. Tens place is bigger if the digit at tens place is bigger. Bigger digit is 10x and smaller digit is x minus 3. Now which value you are taking? You are taking the value of x equal to 6. Then what will be the number? This became 60 and 6 minus 3, 10 into 6, 60 plus 6 minus 3 equal to 60 plus 3 equal to 63. This became the number. So There are three parts at first to frame the quadratic equation till here. This became the first part. This is the first part. Second part, I have applied this trick. This is the second part. Sometime you will get the answer after second part, after solving the value of x. But here and here, this is what was asked in the question, that is the third part. Third part. So again I want to give emphasis, these two are the traditional things. This is also the traditional thing, but this is time taking process. At that place I replaced this process and I used this process. Again I repeat, this is the quadratic equation. First of all, I wrote the coefficient of x square twice. One is the coefficient of x square. I wrote this with x twice. Then I splitted this 18 such as the addition or subtraction of those two splitted numbers should be -3. So that is 6 3s are 18, and if you subtract, if you write then I splitted this, then I did cross multiplication. Now you can understand with which number will be minus and with which number will be plus. Obviously minus will come with 6 and plus will come with 3, because -6 plus 3 equal to -3. Now our factors are ready. X minus 6, x plus 3 are the factors, that is equal to 0, is x equal to 6. We can't take the value of x equal to -3, that is the negative, and thus the number, in the number the condition was given in the question that digit at tens place is bigger than the digit at units place. This is the bigger digit, this is smaller digit, because 3 is subtracted, so they became the smaller than x, and the number is 10x, that will come at tens place and this will come at units place. 10x plus x minus 3 equal to 10 into 6 plus 6 minus 3 equal to 63. This became the answer. So my dear students, what are seeing the basic concept of the statement based question? First of all, to understand the statement, after understanding the statement, to frame the quadratic equation, and after framing the quadratic equation, to solve that equation. And in solving the equation, I replaced the old process and I have applied new process. For that, today I gave the name to this chapter as tricky approach to quadratic equation. Main thing, when you learn something new, as you are trying to learn, or you have, many of you have learned, when you learn something new, then you require a lot of practice. If you think the process is beneficial, the process is time saving, the process is efficient, then you follow. But you require a lot of practice. You apply that trick in several questions, and this practice will increase your confidence. And not bad, within few seconds you are getting the factors. Just I had compared with the old process, while the old process is very boring, very time taking, and this new process is very time saving process. Again, the same thing. Question number 10a statement is there. After understanding the statement, we shall make the quadratic equation, and in the next phase of the solution, we shall apply that trick to solve the quadratic equation. So let us see the statement. Find the present age of a man if his age 40 years hence will become equal to square what his age was 30 years ago. 40 years hence means after. 40 years hence will become equal to the square of what his age was 32 years ago, means before. This is meaning of hence, after, ago, before. So we write the solution. The first part, we will prepare the quadratic equation on the basis of the statement. Solution: let the present age of the man be x years. Then you write the age before, or you write the age 40 years hence, that is equal to x plus 40, this much years. And one more condition, the age 32 years ago, this age will be x minus 32 years. You should not have any doubt. After 40 years, present age is 15 years. So after 40 years, that 40 will be added. So present age is x. After 40 years, so 40 will be added. Present age is x. Before 32 years, how much was? So that 32 will be subtracted. So this condition I have completed. Now what is this? Condition is will become equal to the square of what his age was 32 years ago. As per question, as given x plus 40 will be equal to square of the age what was 32 years ago. From here we can prepare the quadratic equation. X plus 40 equal to x square minus 64x and plus 32 into 32, rough calculation, 224, 236, 326, 339, 4, 12, 10, 1024, 1024. Now the quadratic equation became x square minus 64x. Directly we can write now 64x minus 65x and plus 1024 equal to 0. Now we have to split this. In two terms such as subtraction or addition should be equal to 65. Divide 5, 1, 2, 2, 2 is 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2, 8, 2, 6, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 16, 2, 8, 2, 4 and 2, 2. This became the let us check once. 2, 5, 10, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2 is 4. So my dear students, what was a little problem was there in the, here was a minor mistake. What is this? X plus 40 equal to this is in the form of a minus b whole square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. I got x square minus 64 plus 1024. Now I prepared the quadratic equation. X square minus 64 minus x minus 65x and 1024 minus 40 equal to 0. So our quadratic equation became x square minus 65x plus 984 equal to 0. Now we shall Split this number 984 into two numbers such that addition or subtraction of that number should be equal to 65. So I went through, since the number is bigger number, so I went through prime factorization and I got these factors, prime factors. Now we make the two group of numbers. First of all, I made 41 and second this. So this is 3 to the 6 to the 12 to the 24. 41 and minus 24 equal to 65. Now at this place again we shall apply that trick. What is the coefficient of x square is 1. So we will write 2 times 1x, 1x. You be attentive at this point. I wrote the coefficient of x square twice, 1x, 1x. Now I shall write this splitted number. First number I wrote 41 and second number 3 to the 6 to the 12 to the 24. Now cross multiplication. Now this minus 41 minus 24 equal to minus 65. So with both minus sign will come. Now our factors are ready. Our factors are x minus 41 into x minus 24 equal to 0. Here we can write, that was the trick. Here we can write the factors x minus 41 into x minus 24 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to 41 or 24. So one value will be absurd. 32 years ago, if you subtract 32 years from 24, if you subtract 32 years from 24, you will get the negative number and the age will never be negative. So this is absurd value. We will not take this value. We will take the value of x equal to 41. So the age of the man, this side I am writing the answer. The age of the man equal to 41 years. This became the answer. So you have learned a new trick to save your time. You must practice this trick to increase your confidence. You find more questions in which you are asked or you are needed to solve the quadratic equation. In that solution, you must apply that trick because it is time saving. To increase your confidence, you practice more and more questions. Thank you.